Hey everybody, it's TJ again from HogEye Cameras. Now that we've unboxed and gone through all the components of the HogEye Farm and Ranch camera, we're going to go through just a general setup, adding the device to your account and pairing the camera to your gate. Whenever you receive your HogEye Farm and Ranch camera, the camera system will already be paired with the receiver. Next thing we're going to do is attach the bracket to the back of the camera system as well as the antenna to the camera bracket itself. So let's go through those steps really quick. One of the things you'll need will be a Phillips head screwdriver to remove the screws on the back of the HogEye camera system. Alrighty, so now that we've attached the camera bracket and the antenna to the HogEye Farm and Ranch camera, we're going to grab the rest of our DC power component setup and go over here and hook it up to the battery box. So the next step in the setup of your HogEye Farm and Ranch camera, the DC version, is you're going to move to your battery box. So we're going to go ahead and put the battery in the box and start with the connections. So the first connection that we're going to make is going to be the battery. So the battery plugs into the charge controller blue to blue. All your connections are going to be color coded. The order you want to go in is blue first, and then your black solar panel wire, which is going to come in to the side of the box. Solar panel is going to be included with this setup. Black is going to go to black on the charge controller. This is so the solar panel can maintain the charge on the battery. And then we're going to plug the power cable for the camera system into the yellow. So lastly, we're going to plug the camera power cable into the charge controller. We're going to come in the side of the box through the same hole, and we're going to plug yellow into yellow. Now we're good to go and ready to run the power cable over to the camera itself. So on the bottom of your HogEye Farm and Ranch camera, you'll notice the power cable. It has screw-in connectors, but you want to plug it up first. So we're going to plug it up from the power cable that's running from our battery box. And once we get it plugged in, we can push these screw-in connectors together and go ahead and tighten it down. So as soon as you connect your HogEye Farm and Ranch camera to the power source, the power light on the side of the camera will come on immediately. Then you'll be waiting on your strength and carrier lights. These will take 3 to 5 minutes to come on. Once you have the carrier light displayed, you're ready to go, ready to stream, and ready to pair your camera system with your gate. So now that we've got our HogEye Farm and Ranch camera mounted and we have our account set up, we can go ahead and add the camera system to the account. So the way that you're going to do that is to scan the QR code that is on the receiver that comes with your Farm and Ranch camera. So we're going to do that now. And just like that, it already pairs and picks up the ID number. You can name the device whatever you'd like. We're just going to name this one Demo, and we're going to click Add Device. Now you're going to see that it is displayed on the device screen on your HogEye Farm and Ranch app. The next step that we're going to do is go and stream this camera live and adjust the camera head to make sure it's pointed directly at the gate and how we want it. Alrighty, so we can see we're streaming, up and running. We're going to go up to the camera itself and take the dome off and make sure we're pointed and angled just like we want it. We're pretty good right now, but we're going to hone it in just a little bit more. So I've got this up and streaming live to where we can get a real-time view of what's going on in front of this camera. So we can see that we need to angle it a little bit this direction, actually this direction, to go ahead and center the gate up. And then I can twist this dome off and pull. Set this to the side, and you can actually angle this camera head down or up to go ahead and center your gate in the frame. So I'm going to tilt it down just a little bit. I've got it centered like I want. I'll go ahead and pop this lens cover back on the front, twist it back into position, and we are good to go, centered up on the gate. So now that we've got the camera system online and streaming just like it needs to be, we've got it pointed directly at our gate. The next step is going to be to connect the gate receiver to the actual gate itself. You can find this instructional and how-to information on another video on this same site. Or if you have any trouble doing so, feel free to call our tech support team at any time. 855-464-3935, extension 2. We're based right here in Mississippi and we can get you taken care of.